If you want to know who's really doing it in credit repair, watch this video. If you're looking to hire a credit repair company, this video is for you so you can see how we work here, how we get down the results that we get. Maybe this is for you, maybe it's not. So, welcome to today's video, the doctor of credit. This is what my clients call me. And there's a reason why people call me the doctor of credit, for multiple reasons. My behavior, my personality, and just the type of the results they get, and then what you can expect along this process of fixing your credit. If you want to get fast results, that's fine, but not everything is going to happen overnight or even close to it if you don't follow the instructions from the doctor. What is a doctor? A doctor is a position of authority. Doctors are called doctors because over years and years of practice of people before them that had tremendous success. So anyone that's getting results like every week, like our company, you want to make sure that you listen to us. In this video, I'm going to discuss recent case studies, recent success stories of my clients. That's important because you want to work with a person that has recent case studies, success stories of clients, recent and even old. I can rewind the clock, or I can rewind back, go back down memory lane. 2010, we got awesome results. 2012, we got awesome results. So for many years, more than 10 years, I've been getting pretty awesome results. And I've been dedicated to this business for more than 10 years. Actually, I think like 10 years, maybe 13. And there's a reason why I've gotten results. My protocols I put into place, I learned from people that are above me. I made sure to learn from the best and do the best job I can. And thus I created this business, which is a boutique credit repair company. So that's important. And that's something that I thought of a little bit, but it wasn't until I got this awesome review that made me make this video. And I was like, you know what? And as you can see, she wrote the review. It's a few days ago. Let's read it out so you can hear it from the horse's mouth. Pinnacle Credit Repair felt like a boutique service, which was specifically tailored to me and extremely responsive. Every time I had a question, they responded within minutes. They handled all of my legal paperwork, which was a lot. They never gave up and tackled each complex problem from different angles. I'm so pleased with the results. Best value for your money, hands down. If you are thinking of hiring someone, don't hesitate any longer. So some key points here. Boutique would be the most important one, the first one that she mentioned. And yes, we are boutique. Now, what is boutique? It's important to understand that because I've been criticized from some clients to be a smaller guy. But it's funny because that's after they've hired me and they already want to quit within like a month's time, or they're already being negative. Just to give you some perspective, this person was in my program for several months. I don't know exactly how long, maybe 3 months. Definitely 3 months, maybe a little bit more. I'm willing to bet 3 months. I have so many clients, I don't remember all of them. But I'm willing to bet she's been in this program for 3 months. Either way, she left me a 5-star review, and she was pretty accurate. Now, what's the difference between a credit repair company that is large and a boutique credit repair company such as Pinnacle? Well, boutique is more custom. I'll give you an example. You can go to Nordstrom. You could buy a suit. And I know this because I have friends that work at Nordstrom and I have friends that work in boutique Italian-made suits. Specifically on Santana Row, where I grew up, San Jose, California, there's a little street. It's called Santana Row. It's where all the affluent shoppers go. And there's a place, it's called Franco Umo. And this place is pretty dear to me. They got suits there that are like 10K, 5K, 2,500. From 2,500 to 10,000 to even 20,000. They got suits. Their clients, Mark Zuckerberg, other tech entrepreneurs in the Bay Area. They service those guys. So they're boutique. If you look at their clients are juggernauts, like legends. But their shop is a small shop. It's literally the size of my kitchen. So but they have good clients. So looks can be deceiving, and smart people know this. You might see a big mainstream company or a big guy on Instagram. Like I have clients, not even clients, I have people call me and they mention how they got scammed by this company or that company, and they had big platforms, big social medias, but they couldn't deliver. We'll talk about how to qualify. People do get fooled, but if you learn how to watch out, you'll be able to qualify a scam from a legitimate company. And a legitimate company, there's levels. It's like getting your hair cut. You might get your haircut one place that charges $5. You might go to a place on Broadway in New York that might charge you $50. What's the difference? You'll know when you go in there and get your haircut. All right? My haircut, it's not cheap. You get what you pay for, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never paid this amount of money for something, you don't know what you're going to get, and you're missing out. Why are Mercedes-Benz more expensive than Toyota? Well, the quality. You would know if you ridden one. It seems people are just getting scammed left and right. Now, we hear that story. Customers may think that they're scammed, but they're not actually scammed. So we'll go into that a little bit too. And we'll also talk about how easy it is for people to lie in this industry, including customers. I'll give you an example, and then I'm going to share the inside steps on how to repair your credit. Take a look at this review from Josh. My client, Brad, he was a client for many months, and he actually referred his mom and dad. You don't go scamming people if they're referring parents. Now, let's look at another one. Dean was a customer of mine. He signed up in 2020, 4 years ago. He made some mistakes on his credit, and then he signed up again to help me clean up some things. Thankfully, fortunately for him, it wasn't too many things, just some late payments he messed up on. Other than that, his credit is pretty good. Here's a conversation that I clipped. I want you to listen to it for a little bit. If you don't, you can skip through it if you get bored, but I want you to kind of see. This will give you a good idea of what it's like to work with me. You can tell by his enthusiasm. So I recorded the call a little bit. I'm going to play it. If you guys don't want to listen to it, that's fine. Skip it. I want you to see the next thing after this recorded phone call. All right, so here it goes.
Hey, Andre, it's Dean. Hope all is well, man. We worked together in, I want to say 2020. I wanted to reach out to you. I need your help on one thing. Happy to, re-engage you and, bring you on as a retainer. I think I did last time as well. So give me a call back whenever you can, man. New thing is going on in my life, man. We just moved. My fiance and I got engaged in January. My fiance
Congratulations.
and I. Thank you, brother. So yeah, man, we moved out of here and getting set up. Been here for a week, and dude, getting things going again, man. I'm back at the when we first did our first engagement together. I was at a Works and large. I think you know the company, right? And I left for the last 3 years to head up sales at a startup, and dude, it was brutal, man. Like fucking startups are hard. Startups are hard in general, but when you have like world wars and financial collapses and all this other shit, like it went to crap, dude. So, I mean, dude, I took a little bit of a beating, but suffice it to say, like I'm back on my feet, and we're good to go. So, there's like I have one issue with the card that I had. I don't know how to get it off my fucking report.
Okay.
But then I was thinking, I was like, dude, like I know a lot of people in a lot of different fields. Like this is your shit, and you're fucking good at it. I'm just gonna call Andre and like do a check my full, let's just do a whole thing again. Like check my report, see what we can do, and then maybe my fiance's as well.
Awesome. Pretty awesome, right? Now, I want to ask you guys something. Do you know that multimillionaires hire me to fix their credit? Not just multimillionaires. I'll give you some insights on who's hired me. Federal lawyers, military people, lawyers themselves. Who else has hired me? Big time real estate agents, celebrities have hired me. So I have big fish and I have not so big fish. people from all walks of life have hired me. So bad credit, no one is nullified from making any financial mistakes. As long as we are human, we can make mistakes. And on being an entrepreneur that invests heavily, you're bound to make a mistake here or there. All right? It's bound to happen. So don't judge people if you have bad credit. I've never been a person where thinking someone that has bad credit is a bad person. No, that's often correlated, but it's not always true. So it's important to understand the difference. I know this better than anyone because I see so many people and I know how they act. But that doesn't mean people with bad credit aren't. I get my fair share of those, and I will give you a case in point. I'll give you a case in point in this video. Let me light the cigar because we're gonna be in here for a moment, guys. If you want to know who's really doing it in credit repair, watch this video. If you're looking to hire a credit repair company, this video is for you so you can see how we work here. Okay, this is a Monte Cristo Habana Cuba. This is a Cuban cigar. Just to give you a hint of where I'm at. This is a real Cuban. Now my cat is making noise back there, so don't mind him. You want to be in this video? Okay, this is the guy that's been making noise. Look at this little guy. So this is a real Asian leopard cat, hence the design. You can see by his coat, that's not a regular cat. I just wanted to share that. He's a beautiful cat. I have another cat, and you've probably seen him on one of my YouTube videos. So anyway, guys, here's a recent client of mine, all right? And here's a picture of his house, okay? You can see that this is a really expensive home. I can't show you the address, but I can show you the house. This is a $5 million home, right? It's a $5 million home, and as you can see on the picture, this is a artificially made peninsula. That's the neighborhood that this person lives in, a gated neighborhood. You can't even get in that neighborhood past the gate if you don't even have secured access, if you're not a resident there, right? You have to be a resident on the paperwork in order to get in that spot. That's how high level security is. Nonetheless, his home is worth $5 million. Would you like to know what this guy does for a living? This guy is a real estate investor. Now, this person is dealing with buyers and sellers in real estate, and also their agents, the buying agent and the selling agent. He's dealing with lawyers, he's dealing with municipalities, he's dealing with state and federal agencies. And he's a business person, and he's been very, very successful. You don't get to this level of success without being very good at understanding what's a scam and what's not a scam. Because there's two types of people in this world, right? Winners and losers. You keep on winning when you make smart decisions. You keep on losing when you make bad decisions. Case in point, this person has pretty much good credit, but he made some mistakes because he was over leveraged. That's just to prove to you, even multimillionaires can make mistakes. For those of you that are like not, like making like 60K a year, 50K a year, you broke people, well, guess what? Rich people can have bad credit too. The difference is they make the proper investment in their self. This person paid me he paid me thousands of dollars, okay? Thousands of dollars. And most likely he's going to give me hundreds of thousands of dollars in referred business. This guy can put me on one platform, real estate, and I can make 100 grand just like that. It's not a big deal. 100 grand is like, okay, for him, his home was worth 5 million. So you can imagine how much money he makes. This person saw the value and he immediately pulled the trigger. I've helped other multimillionaires. I'll give you another person, case in point, Colin Yorkinson. I can drop his name, can't drop the other name, because this guy, he's influencer. And he already left me a review. So if you leave a review on internet about the service, it's pretty much fair game. That person has agreed to share their information, meaning their first name and last name, and actually leave the stuff. How awesome this guy is, Colin. He left me an awesome Trustpilot review. He's a big fish. He runs a business. And winners know other winners. And he's also in, is he in Miami? Yeah, he's in Miami too. A lot of winners in Miami. Winners recognize other winners, and winners see losers from a mile away. This person, without hesitation, with the content we have on YouTube, made the decision quickly. He's like, all right, this guy's fucking legit. Boom. I didn't have to sell him. He just sent me $5K like that. $5K, boom. That's not including the bonus or the potential referrals that he'll send me, because we're going to do an awesome job like we can. The difference between him and you is probably your habits. I don't think that you're making millions a year. Well, if you'd like to, or be just in the winner category, you got to change your mindset and not act like a loser. There are losers and winners. I'll give you an example of a loser. Pretty much everyone that's left me a 1-star review is a loser. It's like all these people that leave me a 1-star review, it's like they don't have a full unbiased decision-making process. This is why they leave me a 1-star review. They never thought about 3.5. They're not unbiasedly evaluating service and product and value. They don't know how to, because they're emotionally compelled in this world. They like to react emotionally. They like to blame other people for their mistakes. And they don't take accountability. You know what's easy? It's easy to blame someone that's trying to help you and say, oh, you don't know how to talk to people, or Andrew will belittle you because you have bad credit. No. So in the process of repairing your credit, if you're messing around, making mistakes, I'm going to call it and say, you can't do that. You got to get your stuff aligned. Now, there's people that will take offense to truth, and there's people that will objectively consider it and be like, you could be right. Let me consider that professional advice. This person clearly can't. Let me tell you about this person and other people. They all do the same thing. Winners have the similar behaviors, and losers all have the same behaviors. One of them is complaining. Losers always love to leave 1-star reviews and complain. They like to cry like a child. Oh, I didn't get my way. As soon as they don't get their way, they cry. That's called self-entitlement. They want to throw a pity party and share it with the world and cry to the internet. Mr. Internet, someone told me the truth. Andre told me the truth, and it hurt my feelings. Nobody cares. This person that paid me $5K saw the 1-star reviews, and he's like, it's stupid shit. That's exactly what's going on in their head. Hey, I know what works and what doesn't. I know bullshit from, I know truth from a tall tale. And we all know complainers, right? You're a loser because you don't know how to follow protocols. We have a protocol here. This person lied in their review. They said, I don't answer text messages. Well, look at this. All this. See that? That's all bullshit. She messages me bullshit, and I still respond professionally. I really try to help this person with, sincere. But she's crazy. She flipped a 180. Like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde personality. Like kind of schizophrenic type behavior. Or I would say bipolar. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not going to pretend to be something that I'm not. But I will tell you, she's very weird. Now, the common denominator is I work with so many people, and she's the only one that's acting this way. Some other people act this way. Losers do. But winners, they don't act this way. She lied about the phone calls. I made multiple phone calls, you can see here. So that doesn't happen. I do not pick up phone calls. I do not respond to text messages. I run a business here. I have to be responsible. If I don't respond to a text message or a phone call, it makes me look really bad. So don't try to make me look stupid. It's going to make you look stupid. Like you're insulting my intelligence. Like I said, yes, it's true. There's a reason why you have fucked up credit, and there's a reason why you're acting weird, because you are weird. I'm perfectly normal. That might piss you off, but hey, you're not my client. I hope it pisses you off. I hope you guys keep on watching this channel, because I really don't care. Because I know winners, they never act this way. Only losers do. So if I could push away the losers and piss them off and attract all the winners, and they'll pay premium, it just makes me more rich. If that pisses you off, that's your problem. It's definitely not my problem. Definitely not my problem. It's my solution. Now, aside from that, this person has refused. She not only lied, so she's a liar. We caught you. That's proof right there. I have all the phone records to every call I made to this person, and when I called her, she didn't pick up. There's multiple occasions where she didn't pick up. I message her, I text her, and as you can see the time difference in that thing that I showed you, she doesn't respond until later, and she leaves me novel-like text messages. Like if you're wanting to hire me, don't send me a fucking storybook in a text message. That's not normal. That's abnormal. Normal people don't message a fucking storybook in text message. That's not normal. That's very weird behavior. It's very weird behavior. That's strange. Pick up the phone and schedule a consultation, and I'd say, hey, you need to schedule a call. I work with hundreds of clients. I'm not going to reach out to you. It's your fucking job. You hired me, but it doesn't mean I'm going to do everything for you. It doesn't work that way. You can't expect a credit repair expert to do everything without your help. That's not how things work. Those of you guys that hire me or that are in credit repair already know this. This is something that every single valid, credible credit repair experts, they know this. They know the get down. They know you have to forward correspondence to the person with the power of attorney or the person that's working on your credit. You need to disclose that you're working with a credit repair agency, with the bureaus. They send letters like that for a reason. There's affidavits to override it. But even if you file an affidavit, you still get those letters. Nothing will stop the bureaus from doing what they got to do. They're always going to send you those notices to protect their ass. Most people don't know why they send you those letters, even though you sent them everything they need, because they're protecting your ass, right? It's acknowledgement. They want proof. They want a paper trail that they sent you this. All right? They're trying to cover their ass. They don't want to get sued. These bureaus are profit machines. They want to make money. So if you know the get down, how money works, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to capitalism. When you know how money works in business, you know how to win. If you don't know and you think you're going to upset the apple cart with your bullshit complaint and your bullshit one-star review, you're not going to get anywhere in life. You're not. I fired this person as a client. I've done my legal responsibility. In accordance to my contract, we've fulfilled it. Read the fine print, which is not even fine print. You ever seen the back of a credit card contract? We don't even have fine print on our contract. It's big. It's like 12 point. It's like 12 on the font measurement. 11 or 12. Right? It's big enough for your blind ass to fucking see it. And you willingly signed it. No one forced you to do it. Are you stupid? This lady was also moving around. She's in one place. She messaged me. She's in one place. She's in the next. I'm like, lady, you got to get access to your mail. She's like, oh, well, I'm moving around. Well, that's your fucking fault. I'm not going to wipe your ass. Do you really want to get your credit fixed? I can't go to your fucking house and get the mail, right? Like, what are you guys expecting here from anyone? If you hire anyone, they're going to tell you the same thing. Well, maybe not. They'll probably just take your money and laugh and tell you everything you want to hear. This person is definitely not a team player. It's hard to work with a person. And then another thing, don't be argumentative with me and put on your credit repair expert hat. Remember, you're not a credit repair expert because you haven't put in the time. I put in the time and the work in this business. I've been doing credit repair for 12 years. Have you? I've gotten success. I have our website, this platform that we're on. I got 2,000 plus real subscribers and over half a million of views. That's real. I didn't hire any PR companies. This is 100% organic. Anyone can hire a PR company and they could send your video through another channel and you can allocate views, but that's really stupid. You guys may not know this. I don't expect you guys to be YouTube experts. I'm not a YouTube expert, but trust me, there's a lot of people with views. They're not making money and they're shysters. But this channel is 100% organic, the real deal. You got people living in $5 million homes that make millions a year, that made some mistakes in their credit, but they still respect me. They listen to me. They're smart. They're intelligent. They cooperate. That's a big word. Why is a broke-ass loser arguing with me, trying to get on my case? You're not proving to anyone that you're anyone but a loser when you do that. I'm the doctor of credit. You're called a patient because you need to be patient. You need to be patient with the doctor's proceedings. You want to rush a doctor doing surgery? Don't rush my ass. If you want to rush me like, I got to get things done tomorrow or next month, I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you for sharing. Well, I got to work with my client, my real client that has paid me. Call back if you need to vent. That's what I'm going to view it as. I'm going to view it as you call me just to vent. Okay, some people feel they need to call people to vent. Okay, well, guess venting doesn't do anything. Leaving 1-star reviews on Trustpilot that are bullshit, and I will respond to that professionally. Nonetheless, this video. And people will realize, yeah, you're stupid. They don't care. They're not getting, it looks like you're crying. You see, you look like a bitch. That's the truth. That's the truth. In all professionalism, unbiasedly analyzing that's how a bitch responds. That's how a loser responds. That's not how a winner responds. You're still not getting things done unless you change. But why would you decide to be different? Maybe because hopefully you learn your lesson, but bye-bye. We don't have to help you anymore. So that would be the main thing here, people. The behaviors of winners and losers. Now, you might be asking, what do I need from you? It's quite simple. We need all of your identifying documents, driver's license, proof of address, social. Now, don't send me a photo like she did. I asked her for her government-issued ID, and she sent me a provocative photo saying, with the caption, I told you I'm not old. Yeah, you are old. What is this? What's going on here with this lady? Yeah, this is really cringy. Cringe. When I saw that, I'm like, oh, I'm cringing. I really don't want to work with this lady. It's like she's harboring some sort of crush on me or something. I don't know. But lady, you're old and you're weird. Don't send me photographs of you. In a professional business line, send me your government issued ID. She goes on and on about her parents, her father died, all that. Look, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I have too many fucking clients to pretend to care about your fucking bullshit. I'm not your fucking therapist. You're an adult. Handle your shit. Guess what? You want to know something? Everyone living is going to die. Did you know that? And guess what? Everyone that had a mom and dad, they're going to die too. Right? Don't throw your problems on other people. I'm helping too many people. Yes, I feel bad. I can empathize, but only for a couple minutes. And then I have to handle other people. Your problems are not everyone else's problems. Your problems are really minuscule. Stop worrying about your bullshit and start focusing on others. Everyone's parents is going to die, including my own. I'm not going to sit here and make other people's life worse and leave 1-star reviews and be toxic and spread lies. If anything, if you loved your parents, you would do good and not spread bullshit and try to get out of the situation and be positive. But this person, it's like one day she's like this and the next day she's like this. Imagine if I was like that running a business. You wouldn't get to this level of success. She made a comment saying a smaller in my business. Well, since when are you an expert of this industry, right? You're claiming you got scammed, so that makes you a dumbass. Well, first of all, she did not get scammed. We helped her. Here's the proof, which I messaged her, and we send her updates as much as we can, even though she's really difficult to work with. And she's making an excuse saying that I can't get access to credit monitoring. Yes, you can. I don't know why she's refusing to sign up with credit monitoring and she's expecting me to give her an update, right? I refuse to assume that I know, but I'm just saying that's not a smart move. If I tell you to do something, you should do it. If you guys want to get results like you see on my playlists of hundreds of reviews, well, there are hundreds of videos, but inside each video, there's maybe 5 or 10, 15 testimonials of my clients. You don't get that many testimonials without doing something right. You need to consent with me to know what is right, and you need to follow our steps. This process is not made how you like it. It's made how it works. You have to be cooperative. And it's funny because it's not difficult. We just need you to send those documents. We need you to forward any correspondence you receive from creditors and bureaus to us. Sometimes you need to call the bureaus. You want to get fast results? Yeah, sometimes you need to call the bureaus. I can't call for you. I'm not going to sign any power of attorney. I don't want power over your shit. I got too much of my own problems. So think about your bullshit and then all of the clients that I deal with. All right? Like this person that left me a review, this person, that's not even like close to what I'm doing. But everyone else's problem is now my responsibility to fix to a degree. It's in the responsibility of my respective position. But there are other things that don't indemnify you from your own responsibilities. They both coincide together. It's just what I need you to do and what I need to do, because I know it works. If you're impatient because you didn't get what you wanted in 1 month, writing a 1-star review ain't gonna fix it. In fact, it will hinder it. Don't piss me off. You piss me off, your credit's not gonna get fixed. Trust me. You piss me off, your credit's not gonna get fixed. I'm not gonna help you anymore. Now, here's the thing. If I fulfill my contract obligation, I don't need to legally help you anymore. And I keep that there for a reason, because I don't want to deal with certain people if you behave a certain way. That's not scamming anyone. It's like you go to a restaurant, right? You pay for food. They serve you, right? But you act like a dick and start being disrespectful. They kick you out, right? They reserve the right to refuse service of people that have no shoot, no shirt, and other shit. You know what I mean? If any of you guys run a business, you guys know what I mean. That's basically what that's about. We don't throw clients under the bus. But if you jumped off the motherfucking bus, hey, you jumped off. I'm just closing the motherfucking window so you don't get cold air on anyone else. I'm the bus driver. Can't be like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? You see the fucking window. Be patient. It's not like we misled you. You guys know what the get down is. You guys have my website. You can see the testimonials. You can see the dates, and that's what you can expect. That's all there is to it. And think about this. Think about this. Take your situation and then take my client that lives in a $5 million home that makes a lot of money. He's been through a lot. And his age, he's older than me. all the stuff that he went through. Yet, he still hired us. I didn't even have to sell him. He was convinced because he's smart. Your guys' problem is that you probably are evaluating businesses the wrong way. Watch videos like this and watch playlists like I have, and that will point you in the right direction. You got to be an adult. We're all adults here, right? And I don't belittle people, but if you're acting like a bitch, I'm going to say stop being a bitch. Not like that, but I'll just say, hey, it's crazy. I can say to someone, it's clear that you're incompetent on how credit repair works, and they will take that as an insult, as if it's their job to be an expert in credit repair. I thought that was my job, right? You should be happy that someone is better than you at something, because if you're going to hire them, that's exactly what you want. And here's the thing. If they're telling you to do something and you're arguing with them trying to be a smart ass, oh, Credit Karma is only 2 beer. Yeah, I know that. You're not teaching me. Guys, you're not going to teach me anything. And I'm not saying that with arrogance. I say that me understanding your argument, understanding your position. I looked at your credit reports and all of them. I made the whole play and calculated it. Did you do that? Well, if you could do that, then why are you in the same situation? So it doesn't make sense to argue with me. I looked at it. It's my skill and expertise versus your lack thereof. If you want to clash with me, you're not going to win, and it's going to piss me off. Fortunately for me, we're fast enough to uphold the minimum criteria of our contract obligation. Those of you guys that signed my contract know there is a quota result number in our contract. It's like on the 3rd page. It says, if as long as we deleted X amount of negative items and this happened to your score, you don't qualify for a refund. You don't qualify legally. I'm not required by law. That's how we conduct our business. That's how we roll. All right? Credit Repair Organizations Act compliant. We're not here to cheat anyone. That's not what we do. But if you're trying to fuck up shit and be a bitch, then guess what? I don't want to work with you. I'm a human being. And if you're working with a boutique, a credit doctor, you need to be patient. So guys, I highly encourage you, do some research. I'm never going to pressure anyone to sign up with me. I don't need to. I get referrals, like you've seen in this video. People that come back 4 years later. You heard the conversation. That's what we're about. Everything that we put in this video, we are about. And I've forewarned you guys, do not give me shit like her. Please be a normal human being. Don't be weird. Then you have nothing to worry about. With that being said, I got to get my guy. He's in the cabinet somehow. He ended up in the cabinet. He's a cat. I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to working with you. On this channel, you have hope. And if you hire me, you will see results. Take it easy.